Hey guys, welcome back. So picture this. You walk into a room, maybe it's a new class, a party, or even a job interview. You're feeling good, looking fresh. Then someone looks you right in the eye and hits you with the scariest question ever. So, tell me about yourself. And you freeze. Your brain goes blank, you forget your own name. It's super awkward, right? We have all been there. It's tough to know what to say without sounding like a robot or sharing way too much info. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Today, we are going to break this down into 10 super simple steps so you never freeze up again. By the end of this, you'll sound totally natural and confident. Let's get into it. All right, so to make this super easy, I've broken this down into 10 questions you need to answer to build the perfect introduction. We are going to fix your grammar, fix your vocab, and get you sounding like a local. Question 1. How do I introduce my name without being boring? Okay, the basics. Obviously, you know, my name is, right? That's fine, but it can sound a little stiff. If you want to sound more chill and approachable, just say, I'm name. For example, hey, I'm Paul. It's short, it's sweet. Now, here's a pro tip. If you have a long name or a difficult name, you can add a nickname right after. You can say, I'm Elizabeth, but everyone calls me Liz. Or, I'm Christopher, but you can call me Chris. This is great because it instantly makes you seem friendly. It breaks the ice. So stop overthinking it. Just I'm name is perfect. If you were in a formal setting, sure, use my name is. But for 90% of conversations, keep it simple. Question 2. How do I talk about where I'm from versus where I live? This trips people up a lot. There are two parts to this, where you were born and where you're sleeping tonight. If you're from another country but moved recently, use I'm from. So, I'm from Canada. Simple. But if you want to sound like you really know English, you can compare it to where you live now. You can say, I'm originally from Canada, but now I live in New York. Notice the word originally. That's a great vocabulary word to throw in. It tells your story in 1 second. Also, describe your living situation. Do you live in a house or an apartment? Do you live in a big city or a small town? You could say, I live in a small town. It's super quiet. Or, I live in a big city. It's noisy, but I love the energy. This adds flavor to your answer, so you aren't just reading off a passport. Question 3. How do I say my age without sounding like a textbook? Okay, grammar time. In many languages, you have years. In English, we are the years. So never say, I have 20 years. That is a big mistake. You simply say, I am 28. You don't even need to say years old at the end if you don't want to. I'm 28 is totally enough. It's what most Americans say. If you want to be a little mysterious or you don't want to give an exact number, you can use phrases like early, mid, or late. I'm in my early 20s. I'm in my mid-30s. It's casual and it flows better in conversation. So keep it to the verb to be. I am, you are, he is. I'm 25. Done. Moving on. Question 4. What is the best way to describe my job or school? This is usually the first thing people ask after your name. What do you do? If you're working, you can say, I am a job title, like I am a teacher or I am a chef. But if you want to sound a bit more descriptive, use the phrase I work in. I work in marketing. I work in education. This covers a broader area. Now, if you're a student, don't just say, I'm a student. That's a conversation killer. Add details. Say, I study art, or I'm majoring in business. Tell them why you like it. I study art because I love to be creative. See the difference? I'm a student is boring. I study art because I love to be creative is interesting. It gives the other person something to ask questions about. Question 5. How do I talk about my family without listing everyone? You don't need to give a full family tree. No one needs to know your cousin's best friend's name. Keep it to your immediate family, parents and siblings. A great phrase to use is, I have one brother, or I'm an only child. If you have siblings, use older or younger. I have an older brother named Tom. I have a younger sister named Sarah. This helps paint a picture of where you fit in the family. You can also briefly mention what they do if you want to keep the chat going. My mom is a writer, or my dad is a doctor. It shows you're proud of them, but keep it short. The question is, tell me about yourself, not tell me about your dad. So mention them, then bring it back to you. Question 6. How do I bring up pets? The best topic. Everyone loves talking about pets. This is a cheat code for making friends. You usually fall into two categories, a dog person or a cat person. You can actually use those terms. I'm a total dog person. I have a dog named Max. If you have a pet, describe them with two adjectives. Don't just say, I have a cat. Say, I have a cat named Luna. She's super lazy and fluffy. Or, I have a dog named Max. He's really energetic and brown. If you don't have a pet, don't just say no. Say, no, but I really want a dog one day. This keeps the positive vibes going. It shows you're a nice person who likes animals, even if you don't have one yet. Question 7. How do I express my favorites? Food and color. This is where you show your personality. When talking about food, don't just say, I like pizza. Everyone likes pizza. Be specific. My absolute favorite food is pepperoni pizza. Or I'm obsessed with pasta. Using words like obsessed with or absolute favorite makes you sound very modern and enthusiastic. For colors, connect it to something. My favorite color is blue, like the sky. I love green because it reminds me of nature. And here is a great way to bond. Ask them back. I love spicy food. How about you? This turns your monologue into a real conversation. Question 8. How do I talk about hobbies using the right grammar? This is a huge part of the tell me about yourself answer. This is what you do for fun. Grammar check. After like or love, you can use the ing form, gerund. I love painting. I like playing soccer. I enjoy reading. Don't mix them up. Don't say, I like for paint. That's wrong. If you want to sound really cruel, use the phrase, I'm really into. I'm really into rock music. I'm really into old movies. This implies that it's not just a hobby, it's a passion. It's something you care about. If you say, I watch movies, it's okay, but I'm really into comedy movies tells me who you are. Question 9. Is it okay to talk about things I don't? Actually, yes. Sharing a dislike can be funny and relatable, but keep it lighthearted. Don't say, I hate people. That's scary. Talk about small things. I love pizza, but I can't stand olives. I love weekends, but I hate waking up early. Can't stand is a great phrase for something you strongly dislike. I can't stand waiting in long lines. This shows you are human. It adds a little bit of contrast to your story. Just remember the structure. I like X, but I don't like Y. I love summer, but I don't like the mosquitoes. It's a great way to balance your answer. Question 10. How do I put this all together for a self-introduction for interview or a party? Okay, we have all the pieces. Now we need to build the puzzle. You don't need to say everything we just talked about. You pick and choose based on where you are. If you are checking out a video on how to introduce yourself in English, you will see that context is key. If you are at a party, keep it fun. Hi, I'm Emily. I'm from Canada. I'm an art student and I'm totally obsessed with painting and cats. If you're in a class or a job setting, keep it professional but friendly. Hello, I'm Paul. I'm a teacher from the US. I've been teaching for 5 years and I really enjoy helping people learn. See, you mix the blocks. Name plus origin plus job plus one hobby. That is your formula. So, there you have it. Those are the 10 questions and answers you need to master. Tell me about yourself doesn't have to be scary. It's just an invitation to share a little piece of your world. Remember, keep it simple, smile, and just be you. You don't need big fancy words, you just need to be clear. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to speak English like a pro, please hit that like button right now. It really helps the video out. And make sure you subscribe to 10-Minute English Academy so you never miss a lesson. Now, I have a challenge for you. I want you to go to the comments down below and practice. Write 2 sentences about yourself. Tell me your name and your favorite food, or where you're from and your hobby. I read every single comment, and I'd love to meet you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!